If you are looking for employers or employment in Canada, this video will be useful to you. As you know, there are various employers or companies with recruitment services within Canada that support the hiring of international skilled workers. So if you are an international skilled worker and you've been applying for jobs in Canada, this could be your chance. One of the companies I will be discussing in this video is hiring all across Canada for themselves and have a wide coverage in terms of span of their operations within North America. The second company we will be discussing about is an hiring company that supports employers across Canada. So I'm going to encourage you to watch this video to the end. The first company I will be talking about is the Flame Group of Companies. So Flame Group of Companies, as you can see on my screen, is actually a very big organization. Flame's strong culture focuses on the energies of employees on doing the right things for the benefit of the company, its customer, and themselves. The result has been 40 years of success and the next 14 looking brighter. Okay, so I'm just going to take us through the employment part of this, and as you can see on my screen, looking at the overseas applicants now, that's to show that they really embrace overseas applicants. It says since 2010 we have hired over 560 foreign workers to fill our employment needs across Canada. So they are employing international skilled workers or foreign workers for themselves. So I'm going to take you through the stages to embrace these roles. Okay, so it says the Flame Group of Companies was established in 1978 and has grown to include 23 branches across Canada and 12 branches across the USA. Employing more than 6,000 people, we are dedicated to supporting you and your family by offering the work permit extension and permanent residency support for you and your family. That is one of those support they give. The resources to assist with your settlement in Canada. Isn't that good? 3-month accommodation upon arrival. That is another benefit. A comprehensive medical and dental plan for you and your family. You're eligible for Flame Group registered retirement savings plan, power tools, and safety training provided by Flame. This is to say that this is a very big opportunity if you can embrace it. A very good one if you can embrace it. I'm moving forward into some other. So now currently the company is looking for commercial roofers. So for a commercial roofer, you have to have the minimum of 3 to 5 years commercial flat roofing experience, that is single ply and or 4-ply, SBS, Modbit, EPD, OM, TPO. I know people in that field, you understand all of these terminologies. You also need to have the ability to install, repair, or replace commercial roofing system. You should also have a valid driver's license. Also, for the role of architectural cladders, that is metal roofers or fitters, you also require a minimum of 4 years commercial sheet metal cladding, metal roofing experience, ability to install architectural sheet metal applications including steel roofing and wall finishes, composite aluminum wall finishes, composite aluminium wall panels, and custom zinc or copper application, then you also need to have a valid driver's license. Another occupation role that the company is currently recruiting for is the position of a glaziers. The glazier's position is available. If you notice, all of these roles are not just for one person, that is multiple employment roles. So it says minimum of 3 to 5 years experience of commercial glazing experience. Okay, so ability to lay out and install unitized curtain walls, ability to install, fit, fabricate, and attach all architectural finishing scopes, structural glazing, skylight system, glass guardrail system, and storefront. You also need to have a valid driver's license. And lastly, it says the service roofers. That is, you need the experience in the installation and repair of roofing system, including conventional 4-ply, built-up roofing system using materials such as asphalt, saturated felt, hot asphalt, and gravel, modified bitumen roofing, investigation of roof leaks, including interior assessment, checking the leak on the roof and finding the source of water ingress, single ply roofing system using waterproof sheet materials such as modified plastics or asphalt composition. So these are the current application rules for overseas applicant, and I want to encourage anyone watching this to be a partaker of it. Give this a trial. Now let's move forward to the application procedure. For you to be able to apply for this role, you need to first of all have a valid CV. Says the applicant will submit their resume or CV to field recruitment at flamecompanies.com. That's the first role. Please, you need to have a Canadian standard CV for this job recruitment. Then the next thing is for the applicant. Okay, so the applicant will research and talk to their family about moving to Canada. One of the first videos I have on my YouTube channel talks about the things you have to do before relocating or before your relocating plan. So one of it is to talk to your family about moving to Canada. Thirdly, says our recruitment team will contact you to set up a pre-screen interview over the phone, which you should be prepared for. Also, the applicants will provide pictures of their job site, copy of any trade-related certificates. Now, this is to encourage you to embrace knowledge by acquiring certificates on your field of work. Online certificates, go for webinars, go for seminars, go for trainings, and all of these add to your chances of getting being applied or being embraced, being employed on opportunities like this. So embrace opportunities like this, get certificates. This is to also help you get this job. Okay, I think another one is the immigration team will contact you to set up a video and conference call with you and your family. So you see that you can't do this alone. You have to do this with your family. So there will be a call through to your family, and you never can tell what they're going to discuss. So ensure that your family are fully informed, and you need to educate them on what you're presenting. You have to update them on what you're doing, their feedbacks, and all. Another process is, if the candidate is successful, the candidate will be required to provide written references. Applying for an ETA or police clearance certificate is required, and a copy of their driver's license. Also, once your criminality screen has been cleared, an interview will be arranged with the hiring manager. After which, if the candidate is successful, Flynn will provide you with an offer letter, and that is a good news. Once the applicant accepts the job offer, Flynn will complete your work permit application. So this is directly, this is the same thing as COS in the UK. Exactly, this is what it's all about. So once the work permit is approved, the applicant can enter Canada. And that is just all about the procedures. That is all about the procedures. So what you will need, the documents required of you. It says we have a dedicated immigration team that will look after all of your immigration processes to bring you to Canada. We will assist you with any questions that you might have throughout the process. The document required is 1. Your current passport. If your passport is expiring within the next year, please make sure to renew it as soon as possible. That is an advice. Then your current resume, your reference letters. Please, I'm going to mention that your reference letter, I would personally suggest that your company draft a reference letter for you using the company letter-headed paper. And also, if they are going to put information on how to reach out to them, make sure it is the company email address. 18 months of previous driving history, copy of your marriage certificate if applicable. If you're married, but if you're single, you might not need that. Then the copy of the birth certificate of your children if applicable. So guys, don't forget the procedure. You have to send your CV to this particular address, fieldrecruitment@flynncompanies.com, and that is all about this particular company. The second opportunity I'm sharing is the Alliance Human Resource and Immigration. Alliance is a recruiting firm that helps in the migration of foreign workers, foreign skilled workers to be precise, and they help in job employment. I'm just going to take us through their services now. Now the services of Alliance are as follows. Number 1 is mechanical, finance, transportation, engineering, IT, and health. It says Alliance HR and I is an agency serving companies in the USA and Canada in the following industry. So they employ people rather in the mechanical, the finance, the transportation, the engineering, the IT, and health industry. This is practically the major sectors or major industries of which people can use to relocate. So I'm going to encourage you to take your time out and check all of this process out. Now, for you to be able to apply for this job role, you have to follow this hiring process. 1, you have to send a resume online, just like the first one I shared with you. You also have to send resume online. Then also for this, you have to also send a resume online. Don't forget to make sure your resume is Canadian standard. It's Canadian standard. So I'm going to look forward to say we review and select resumes based on skills and experience. So I need to encourage you, don't create or have a resume where you don't have experience. What companies are looking for are your experiences. That is what they need. Your year of experience is what they really need. So if you put a year experience and there is somebody who has 3 years experience in the same field, trust me, they would go for the person who has that experience. However, I'm not sure you should maybe say what is not about your CV, but as much as possible, you need that year of experience. You cannot apply for a job you don't have experience about. No. That's not gonna work. It's not gonna fly. And trust me, you're gonna have an interview to defend whatever you are going to submit. So make sure what you're submitting is what you can really defend. So we will call a selected group of candidates that best match the qualification. We will schedule interviews with few candidates. We might ask the candidates to do an assessment. We will check references and supporting documents. You can see we will extend a job offer to the successful candidate. The candidates accept the job offer. Those are the procedures. Then what you see next, yes, so note the process for foreign workers may differ. It usually takes from 4 to 6 months once a job offer is extended. So guys, you will need to embrace this opportunity as long as you are in any of the field that I mentioned above, and send your CV to this company. I will also mention to you that the recruitment procedure for local and foreign workers is: 1, for permanent recruitment, supply workers for full-time jobs. So whatever you're coming to do is a full-time job, or you are a temporary staff. So temporary staffing, that is the supply of workers on a short-term or a long-term basis, either to fill in for absent employees, supplement existing staff during particularly busy times, projected related assignments, and so on. Temp to perm, that is try out the candidate on a temporary basis and then hire the worker later if you wish. So these are the things that they do. And in addition, another thing that Alliance does is that they also specialize in immigration procedure, that is the temporary and permanent resident visas, the credential recognition, provincial nominee program, the labor market impact assessment, that is the LMIA, then the work permit, the citizenship, and renewals, including family sponsorships. So they have a lot to offer. You can always reach out to them for any of these opportunity that you want to embrace. Now, all of the link to embrace this opportunity is what I'm going to share, or what I'm going to put the link to these companies in the description page. So guys, I'm going to show you the jobs that are available here. You can see in different locations and in different capacity, so you can see. So I'm going to encourage you, after watching this video, just go ahead. You can see for nurses, for restaurant manager, store manager, IT manager, liaison technicians, that is for mechanical, this is accountant, this is civil engineer, automotive dealer. A lot of job opportunities that you can embrace. So I'm going to encourage you guys to go ahead and apply for these jobs. Don't forget, the first one that I mentioned to you is the Flame company, Flame, and you can go ahead and apply for Flame. You can also go ahead and apply to this. So either of the two is good for you. I tell people, don't just be quiet. Give all of these opportunities a trial. Give it a trial, and I wish you best of luck in your applications. If you have people abroad, or you have people in your own country that want to relocate to Canada using any of these procedures, please kindly share this video with them. Let them embrace the opportunity that you are also that is also coming your way. You never can tell the family you'll be helping by sharing this information to them. And please don't also forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel if you have not done that already. If you have, thank you very much for that. I really do appreciate you. So guys, I wish you best of luck in your applications, and do enjoy the rest of your day. See you later in my next video. Bye.